But wow, it was just such an experience today. So yesterday I have learned about veterans, and because I went to a veterans home, we all celebrate Veterans Day, and we always be like, thank you to our soldiers. But I don't know anybody that ever went to war. I don't know any veterans. I don't know anybody that went to Afghanistan, and I don't know or any type of war like the Vietnam War, the Gulf Corps War. I don't know anybody that went to war before, right? So when we celebrate Veterans Day, we all happy and we all taking our breaks. But I don't personally know anybody that went through that experience. And yesterday I learned so much, and I have learned that a lot of veterans, they go through so much. I mean, I read a book a couple of years ago, and I kind of have like a glimpse of it, but I don't know, like they go through so much. And like this country, or a lot of countries, I'm not going to just say this country, because some countries are even worse. They don't like provide the proper service to our veterans, or to our suffer from PTSD, and a lot of them turn to drug abuse because they trying to escape all of the things that they went through. And it's crazy because you might see a crackhead, or you might see somebody shooting dope in the train, and you might just think like, oh, look at that dope head, look at that fiend. But that's most likely a veteran that is going through so much mental shit and have fought for our country, and because he didn't get the help that he needed, he's in that situation. And it's so crazy to me, like how they just don't give a fuck. Some of them be training for 12 years. Some of them, this is what they all do. This is the only thing they do. This is what they train for, to be a ranger, to be in the Navy, and they get injured and they come back home and they don't know how to adjust to society. They don't know how to adjust to society. So they turn to crimes, they turn to drugs, because they just not giving them the help. Like, hey, you could do this, you could do that. And it's just so sad that it hurts me, because it's like, wow, these people are really fighting for us. It's fighting for our country. It's fighting for us to be able to be free. It's fighting for us to live right, and they just don't get the proper service after they get dispatched or after they get hurt. And that really meant something to me. Like, it's amazing to see that. And then today, I went to a women's center of women that, they just got released from prison. And like, it just has me like in an emotional pickle today. Like today, I just been emotional the whole day, because I have heard so many different stories from these women. And, there's a lot of things that like, I noticed that it's like, no matter what situation you're in, or like where in a point of life, like, it's like, I feel like so many women, we are going through so many things in our little different ways. And it helped me realize today, you know what I realized today? That it's like, you don't have to be in a depression. Like, you don't have to be depressed to go to therapy or to have conversations with people. Like, in 2019 and everything, I was going through therapy because I was very fucking depressed, and I don't really talk about it. And now I'm in a better space. But what I didn't notice today is that I do need to speak to people. Like, speaking and talking about how I'm feeling, it do makes me feel better. It do open my soul. And I'm so happy that a lot of these women today, they share their story with me, and it just broke my heart. And it just shows me how strong women are, like, to adapting to society, to picking up the pace right after getting out of jail because they have children, and how much they bottle that emotion in, from coming home to just having to pick up the pace without nobody talking to. And it's just amazing. And I feel like this community service was really like a blessing in disguise, because I just been on my work shit, mother shit, like work shit, mother shit, home shit, wifey shit. And if it wasn't for this community service, I probably would have never like done what I did yesterday and today, and what I'm gonna continue doing. And I have learned so much, and I have like, I don't know, I just opened up so much, and I just feel so good. Like, I feel so good. Like, and I'm grateful. Like, you just never know. Like, I'm very grateful for it. these 2 days of community service. So I just want to tell the judge or the DA or whoever's making me this community service, like, it's I know this was like a punishment for me, and like the punishment that I do feel is a punishment is like waking up early, but it also has been a blessing to me because I have learned so much, and it teach me like to appreciate my life, and it teach me to appreciate others as well. And it taught me like there's so many people going through so many things, and as an adult we all have in common is that it's never gonna get better. It's gonna get better, but it's like life is never gonna be always easy, because as an adult you're just always gonna have a responsibility, and you're more than just a veteran. You're more than just a ranger. Like, you're more than your career. You're more than what you offer. And yeah, just really happy. Yeah, yep, that's what I want to say. I told you I was gonna be a boring live. I just like, wow, it's just what an amazing experience. And thank you guys. Bye.